Alright guys, I'm back. I got my cheat sheet, so now there's no possible way that I can screw up this again. Alright, so basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be drawing lines. Alright, so here's a 2, so we're going to be drawing 2 lines, and you're going to start at bottom left to top right, and just 1, 2. Try to make them skinny little groups. Then you start here, same angle, with 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then you have 1. You're going to start that at the bottom here. Ooh, I screwed up there. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, and then you're going to be drawing 6 lines right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, then what you're going to be doing is you're going to be reading it like a book. So you're going to do 1, like you're going to be looking at this part, then you're going to be looking at this part, then you're going to be looking at this part. Just reading it like a book, at the different points. So, 1, 2, you're counting the points of intersection. That's 1, 2. Then you're counting the points of intersection here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's 16. Alright, then you're going to be counting these. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6, 12, 18, 24. So now you have 2, 16, 24. Now we know it's not 21,624. It's not that. What you're going to, since you have these double numbers here, what you're going to be doing is starting from left to right. Alright, so that's 1. You're going to be adding it to 2. Okay, so that's now a 3. Let's go ahead and drop down and put the 3 there. Alright, then you're going to take this. There's a 2 there. You're going to be adding it to 6. That's going to be 8. 6 plus 2 is 8. Then you just drop the 4 down, and you're left with 384. Which, as we know from our hard math, that's 384. Alright, now we have 123 times 321, which we already know is 39,483. But this will make it a lot easier to figure out than doing a bunch of multiplication and adding and possibly screw up somewhere in this area that I always seem to screw up. Alright, so 1, 2, 3 times 3, 2, 1. That's the problem you see on your paper all of a sudden. Alright, so you're going to do 1, 2, 3, and then 3, 2, extend these out a little bit more, and 1. So it's really easy to read because you just go 1, 2, 3 times 3, 2, 1, and you eventually just this is, you know, a multiplication. This is your multiplication problem right here. So you just take these points, 1, 2, 3. You take these points right here, just like you did here where you took this big column here, you take this big column here. So right along here. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 down there. Then you take your middle column. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 14 there. That's another double. So we're going to take the 1, add it to the 8. So that makes 9. So far we're at 3, 9. And we don't know about this one yet, but since this is a palindrome number, 1, 2, 3 is 3, 2, 1 backwards, we know that this is also going to be 8, and this is going to be 3. So it's not a double yet. So you know that this is 3, 9, 4, 8, 3. Because that's the number of points intersected along each part. 1, 2, 3 is 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, that's 8. And you took this one, these 4, and these 9, and added it together, and that's 14. So now you're left with 39,483. which, as we know from our hard math, is correct. Alright, so that was the lattice method, excuse me. Now I'm going to show you the Egyptian multiplication method. Suck at spelling. Alright, this one, it took me a little bit longer to figure out, just to be honest. But once you figure it out, it's a lot easier than the lattice, because the lattice, there's a lot of room for error. You can miscount a point, something like that. So let's start off with 24 times 16 once again, and basically draw a line here. Now with each one, you're going to start off with 1 underneath. Okay, then you're just going to double that. 2, 4, and the point where you stop is where the number is bigger than your number here. Alright, so you always start with your number at the beginning and go 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, and we're going to stop. We're not going to write down 32 because 32 is bigger than 24. Okay, so you just have 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. Then you're going to take this number, put it right here, 16. Alright, then you're just going to double it, just like you did with 24. 16, 32, 64, 128, and then 256. Yep. Alright, so now you've got these two columns of numbers. What are you going to do with it in order to get 384? Well, this is what you do. Alright, so you look at your left column, and you pick out the different numbers that equal up to 24 when added together. We know that 16 plus 8 equals 24, so that's these two right here. Alright, so then you look at the corresponding rows here and here, 128 and 256. You're going to add these two together. So 128 plus 256 is 384. Which, as we know before, it's 384. So, what do you do for a bigger number? 123 times 321. I always like to, when using this number, method, I always like to start with a smaller number first. That way you don't have to start with this long list. For instance, if you had, you know, oh crap, I'm going to run out of battery. If you had 10,000 times 100, it would be a lot harder to make a factor list for 10,000 than it would be for 200. It would be a lot longer, so I always start with a smaller number first. So you start 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, and we're not going to hit 128 because 128 is more than 123. So then you start 321, and I do have my cheat sheet here, so I'll just zoom right through. Doubled that is 642, doubled is 1,284, doubled is 2,568, doubled is 5,136, doubled is 10,272, and doubled is 20,544. Okay, you do not have to have only two numbers here. So I've figured out that 64 plus 32 plus 16 plus 8 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 123. You skip 4, so we're going to cross that out. But all of these numbers added together, you're welcome to take out a calculator and try it for yourself. I would normally show you, but I'm about to run out of battery. All of those numbers equal together is equal to 39,483. I don't know an instance where these two methods do not work. So if you happen to find one, let me know. Also comment in the box and let me know which method you found the most interesting, which one you're most likely to use in the future. Like this video if you found it entertaining. I know it was math, but I mean I found my videos to be really entertaining that I found. Share this video and show what you learned today. You've learned 2 different ways of multiplying. And subscribe if you have viewed a couple more of my videos and you find this channel to be really interesting. I have a bunch more videos I'd love to show you. So on that note, This has been Swizzlestick, signing off. Bye, guys.